There's 156 million children under 5 in the world that are stunted. That means that they are too short for their age, or they have a reduced IQ for their age. You can get to these children before the age of 5, and you can transform their lives. And if you don't, they will be stunted forever. If you have a stunted workforce, you have a stunted economy. So the Power of Nutrition is a new UK-based foundation that seeks to try to address or bring some dialogue to addressing some of those questions and think through the shared value. From shared value perspective, from the Power of Nutrition, we all think through partnerships and collaboration. Those are incredibly difficult things to do. And the reason is because we all live in our world of egos and silos, and breaking that down and having a shared value where everybody wins is something that is not being done well enough in development, and it's not being done well enough within the private sector. There isn't enough money in the world in development to address all the problems that we have in the development needs. We need the private sector to engage, and therefore we have to tell the private sector and engage with the private sector and answer one question that the private sector is always asking, and we should be prepared from the development side to answer, and that is, what's in it for me? I don't have a problem with that question. In fact, I think that's a question that is incredibly relevant to everything that we do as a partnership between the public sector and the private sector. We have $100 million of programmatic investments at the Power of Nutrition in Liberia, Tanzania, and Ethiopia. By the middle of 2018, that'll be an additional $300 million, and by the end of 2019, it'll be over $500 million. We will do that only in collaboration with the private sector. I have on my balance sheet enough money to invest in at least 10 different countries. We have a fantastic model where we are able to bring more development money to be co-financed by the private sector. For every $1 million that you give me, I will be able to crowd in and have crowded in $3 extra million. So each program will be a minimum of 4. So our programs in Ethiopia and Tanzania and Liberia all had at least 6 different counterparties bringing money to the table. That's incredibly difficult to organize. We have people like the UK government, UBS Optimus Foundation, Margaret A. Cargill, Medical, it's a Liechtenstein Foundation, Comic Relief in the UK, bringing all those people together to do huge programmatic investments makes scalability, sustainability, and systemic reform really happen. Thank you very much indeed.